Hi, this is Joseph. It's Friday, February 6, 2015, and today was Non Farm Payroll, and we're going to review some of the trades that we executed with the trade copier, and we're going to take a look at some of the currency pairs that we were focusing in on before Non Farm Payroll. So I sent out an email last night, Thursday night, before Non Farm Payroll, sort of drawing to attention that there could be a pretty big reaction on the dollar yen. The dollar yen is hypersensitive to U.S. economic data, and that was one of the reasons why I really mentioned or felt that we should pay attention to that particular currency, because it was going to give us an opportunity to trade it here on the screen. So now we're looking at the dollar yen. This is the 1 hour time frame for the dollar yen. This low, as you probably already see on your charts, this low was printed here on January 15th, and at that point it moves up to form this B high and goes sideways, and it was inside of consolidation for quite some time. And in one of the last update videos that I made the other day, I think it was just Wednesday night or Thursday, we were talking about the fact that consolidation has been in place for so long that eventually there's going to be a catalyst. There's going to be something that's going to cause price and traders to react to the news, whatever it is, whether it's a statement or a comment or economic data itself. And today, obviously, was non-farm payroll, and that was the catalyst that actually drove price out of this range. Now, we entered in on this pair in a few different locations. I actually executed two different trades on this pair, the dollar yen. But before I move on, and I show you those on my Metatrader platform, I wanted to also bring to your attention, and I go back to this chart quite often, especially whenever we talk about the dollar yen, that when I trade the dollar yen, I like to trade and look at Japanese yen futures. When I trade any yen cross or the dollar yen, I'm always looking at Japanese yen futures. Weakness here on the Japanese yen futures chart, obviously it's yen weakness, and we would see the dollar yen move up, which is over here. Let me bring this to your attention. This is the dollar yen moving to the upside. So it's dollar strength. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Metatrader platform. Now we executed two different trades. There was one earlier when the news was released. Our entry was here at 118.41. The exit on that first trade was at 119.14. And then we also entered another trade going long at 118.92, and we closed that second position here at 119.14. So those trades, these two trades here, the first trade I earned approximately 71 pips from the entry to that final target, the very first entry. The second one, we earned approximately 22 pips from that second entry to that final target. Now I also had another trade here on the pound yen. Now the pound yen was breaking out of major ranges of consolidation. I felt that it was safe to trade this one, and we weren't going to see much of a retracement. So the entry on the pound yen here on the 1 hour time frame, we're looking at the pound yen 1 hour time frame. Here our entry was at 180.64, and we closed this trade. Our exit here was at 181.50. Now on this trade from the entry to the final target, I earned approximately 82 pips. And then I had another trade here on the euro dollar. This was also as a result of non-farm payroll. I sold the euro dollar. I had to wait a little bit longer to get a good fill. I kept getting requotes with some of my Metatrader platforms, as many of you probably did. And my entry here was 1.1361, and I closed this trade at 1.1320, and I earned approximately 38 pips. Now I did have a few other trades before this. It's just prior, maybe about 2 hours before non-farm payroll, I closed a final trade on the pound dollar. What I was doing here on the pound dollar was basically just trading this move from this. This was basically the last trade that I executed before non-farm payroll. And I was just trading this bounce off of this short-term support level here. And I earned approximately 22 pips trading this to the upside here on the pound dollar. And that was really the last one that I had. I really anticipated that at that point I was going to stop trading. I wasn't going to get any more opportunities prior to non-farm payroll, and I was going to have to wait until the results of non-farm payroll hit the market and then execute these trades that I showed you here. One here on the pound yen, two here on the dollar yen, and then the other one here on the euro dollar. So the total was approximately 212 pips, but if you include some of the other trades just before non-farm payroll, it was 232 pips. Now, if you'd like to get trades just like this, you can sign up to use my trade copier. It's a Metatrader trade copier. It installs onto your Metatrader platform. There's an installation wizard. It takes about 5 minutes or less for you to install it onto your platform, and you'll get trades just like this whenever I execute a trade on my platform. So there's no more worry, no more hesitation, and I'll be there to trade for you. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you had a great trading day.